My name's Dan Huss. My horse is TR Mr. Joe, and he won the open class and the open maturity. Well, we originally bought him, Pat Fumagalli bought him for him to show in the derbies, and he showed him a little bit, and then he gave him to his daughter, and his daughter did well with him last year, did well in the derbies and the 100X and all that. And then since he was out at Derby, they sold him, but I wanted to keep him in the barn because he's such a huge stopper, and he can really score big if you get him prepared right. And so another one of my non-pro ladies bought him, and she's going to allow me to show him this year and try to get him qualified for the Run for the Million for next year. I showed him at the Cactus, and I had a good ride. I got in the penalty box, so it kept me from making it. And so I'll show him at the qualifier here in August, and hopefully I'll have him for another whole year so I can show him at the Run for the Million next year. I was pretty happy with the run. He's been shown enough and has been shown hard enough that everybody knows that it can be a little tricky in spots, but he showed really good. He didn't probably spin the best of his ability to the right, but everywhere else he stayed with me. And I probably could have done a little better job getting him to the last stop, but other than that, I was pretty happy with my job and his job. And and his score was huge, and as you know, I'm making it sound like his score was small, but he's such a nice horse that if he's right on, he's going to have a really big score. He's by far the best stopper. I mean, when I go run and stop him, some people will stand there and watch me run and stop him because they're just like, they can't believe how round he gets and how deep he gets, and he moves his front end. A lot of horses that get as deep as he does, they're a little stiff up front, but he's good. Stopping is his deal. He can spin a wand both ways. I didn't quite get that done today, but he can spin, but stopping is his big deal. I just prepared him like I would for any other horse show. I didn't try to over prepare him. I didn't do anything special. We do the aqua treadmill on them, and that helps keep their back really strong. So that helps him in the stopping. I only stop him 2 days a week, like actually slide him. I work a lot on rundowns. It was pretty much a normal preparation. There was nothing different or tricky about it. So he's a character. He's not. He likes to play around a little bit, and he's got some energy, and so he's definitely not a rookie horse. But the non-pros like him, because you can ask him for more, and he'll give you more, and you can back off, and he'll settle down, and he'll be good. But he has some feel, and he has some life to him. He's not a deadhead, So yeah, he's got some personality and some character there. He's got a little bit of sting there and even when he's tired, he'll give you that. He'll give you that sting, And so and that's what you need to compete nowadays, If you have too much, then all they are is hot. But he seems to, as he's gotten older, he's done much better with that, and he's getting to be a really nice show horse. And like the lady that bought him, after I'm done with him, she's going to show him in the non-pros. I teach all my horse to be self-carriage. Like they have to in a collected gait without me having to constantly remind them, and that's just the basis for everything that I do for every horse. And which is different than a lot of trainers because they don't worry about the quality of movement as much as I do, probably. But for me, I have found that it makes it easier for the non-pros and the rookie and the green riders if I can get the horse to do it. So that's kind of the basis. It's definitely bigger. You can tell when you're running circles in there, and it's definitely like it's fancy compared to the old one, because the old one's been here for such a long time. It's a lot brighter. I was kind of worried because they painted the roof black, but then when they turn the lights on, it's pretty bright in there, And I like how the seating is, like the color pattern for that. That makes it look kind of neat. But it's definitely, it's very nice. I can't wait for him to get the makeup pen done for this Coliseum. There's a lot of people, it's a team effort, but first and foremost is Shelley and Ron. they're the ones who bought the horse for me to go show this year, and Shelley and Ron Rosenberg. And so that, and then my wife, she's always keeps things going when I'm at the show, and then she keeps me on my A game. She critiques my runs, and we talk about them, and and then all the other people that have helped, like Mari Little or Meriwether. Now she got married, and I have a. We also have a nutritionist that's on staff, Karen, and so all our horses are on her supplement program. Um, so we have a pretty good sized staff. So I'd like to thank all of them for sure. Ryan Holzer for the blacksmith. So
everybody's important. Everybody has a role.
I'm sorry.
I said everybody's important and everybody has a role.
Yeah, and then we have two different vets. We have Dr. Elise Durkett and then Dr. Otto Stanislaw, and so they're a big part in our program too.